John spent 1 year, I think, at Temple trying to do computer science, and he figured out that he probably should go back to his art side and switch majors to the RTF. After he finished at Temple, he and a friend of his got together and had a little company that they started to do commercials on the radio. He's able to come up with ideas. He's able to film and create the campaign. Some of his ads, like Mike's Hard Lemonade, that's him and his old buddy.
I like to reward my players, the ones that are actually playing.
The first time I met John, it was our second advisory council meeting for 3%. 3% started 9 years ago because at that time, only 3% of creative directors in the advertising industry were women. We're now up to 29%, which is fantastic, but this movement was started to change those numbers.
Some of the traits that I admire the most are his warmth, his ability to remember that we're all human and to bring out the humanity in people.
Working for John, it was fast-paced and exciting. It was one of those jobs where you put in a 60-hour week, but it felt like 20 because you just loved every second of what you were doing.
John is really at the forefront of being vocal within his own organization. He's always ensuring that he's thinking about the audience and the consumer and the world and how we actually are really living our lives. How do humans really want to progress? How do we really want to engage? And trying to innovate towards that.
He's so good at just seeing people. He looks at the core of a human and just says, like, what are you good at? What are your passions? And how can I help bring them to life? John is one of those senior leaders that you meet in your life where it's not about him. It's about the team and the potential and what you can build together.
He's passionate about nature, about the environment, about climate, and people and his family.
John has this amazing philosophy that is family first. So it was with us at Salesforce, it was with us at Google.
It's something that he's taught me a lot of over the years, how to manage people, how to relate to people as people, how do we empower employees, how do we help them have fantastic lives. I think John's legacy will always be the lives that he touched.
John represents the future and what the future of leadership and leading diverse and inclusive workplaces look like, then leads to more innovation and also hopefully happier souls.
My husband says he's the one true genius that he's met. He's a force. He uses all of his abilities for good, and now Google has him.
John is also exceptionally funny. The ridiculous jokes. John always has a way of bringing light and laughter into a room to just keep things fresh and easy and relaxed when you're in a high-pressure, high-stakes environment, especially in tech.
He's such a great human, and we need more Johns.